Hello and welcome back to Houses of Eorzea, the weekly show where we break into your house and touch all your stuff. I am your host, as always, Raja. And why is my camera zoom so far out? Anyways, so I am your host, as always, Raja. And I have another wonderful property to show you today. But before that, I also just finished yet another remodel of my house, which is behind me now. You like the skin? Yeah, that's 2.5 million. I wanted to sit there, if you remember, I told you last week that I was inspired by episode 33's windows, and episode 34's centerpiece. And so it inspired me to do my first, what I call a dark build. There are builds that just look better with the lights turned down in a low light atmosphere. But it turned into a Japanese theme, so I got this little Japanese boutique set up at my place now. You'll notice I changed out the gaudy mailbox for the simpler mailbox. Simple front yard, not much going on. I got a armor vendor, I got a weapon vendor, and I need to, and where did their clothes go? Motherfucker. Anyways, simple yard. Got our garden set up over here. Garden stuff set up. Observation deck for, the only good view I got from my property is this angle towards the mountains. And I can sit there and overlook my neighborhood as a whole. So I always try to keep this corner open up. Well, you got some bamboos and pines going on with some decorative shrines built in there, covered in their moss, looking good. Anything going on over here? Little privacy blind. So not much. The real show is inside. So there's the centerpiece I told you I like so much that I was going to steal, and I did steal it. And if you notice, I did make some changes. It's not a complete one-for-one rip-off. Pretty much the only thing, I added, they only had 2 crystals. No, they only had 1 crystal. Did they only have 1 crystal? I think they only had 1 crystal. And then they had that little plush that was right here. I decided to change out the +4 crystal, and then I decided to work all 5 of the crystals into my design. And then I put more greenery here and here, because they didn't have any greenery there. And I thought that the greenery would look really nice right there. So I added that. And the fox, of course. Fox must warm himself by the fire. A little seating area for 2. Somebody's already here reading a book, and somebody's here enjoying the coffee. These are the windows. These are the windows that I stole from MSSO 33. Oh, God, I love these windows. I love these fucking windows. And with the waterfalls built into the fireplace, if you listen, it sounds like it's raining. And it is those curved panels that create this lighting effect. And if you actually float a light source onto it, it'll actually shine up the back of this. So you can add even more lighting that way. A very interesting piece. I wondered why they added it. I figured like maybe for Photoshop studios, and there are, There are properties. I think I got some in my show notes somewhere that are uh, photo studios with multiple uh, backdrops set up for taking photos. But I love these windows so much. I absolutely when I saw these windows, I knew. Now, the windows in episode 33 had those gold bricks behind it to sit there and have the shining star bits. I didn't do that. I didn't. I left those out. So in that way, I made it my own. But let's go through the property. So the entryway is a nice rounded door. Got my garden set up into this little nook over here. Kept the fish tank where it was. Gave it some sides though. And then over here are the wings. Nice little seating area. This is a group of 3 or 4 serving green tea and cookies. And over here you have somebody reading while somebody's about to enjoy something. Kitchen. Got some help yourself food up here. Serving plates for the help yourself food. Got some dirty dishes. Somebody came. You see there's some dirty dishes in the sink. She has to sit there and catch up. Put them in the dishwasher. You know I love my kitchens. Got the music controls and thermostat on the wall. Nice little princess shrine. This came out wonderful. I love this. I am so glad that this was just the right dimensions. So if you don't know, this is the top. This is the top of those fireplaces. That's what I did. You know, these are the very tops of those fireplaces. So I got a lot of fireplaces here, folks. But yeah, because like even here is like 3 of them. And I tried to go around the railing. The railing caused some interesting issues. This is why this is floated so high. I honestly wanted this to sit there and be level, but it kept on popping up. And the more I looked at it, the more it looked better popped up. Anyways, to add that little wood plank detailing. Come into the kitchen. Got my stove set up. Got a fan. Some old yummy food set up, ready to go. Got your liquor, beer, coffee. It's just a bowl and a spoon. Luckily, they got a dishwasher. But yeah, so this is my first dark build. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the way the stone came out. So anyways, let's go ahead and get to the property that's supposed to be the actual star of today's show. And welcome back. So we are now at the actual star of today's show. Just admiring the wonderful night sky out here in the Goblet this week. I do love the skybox. So This is a medium? No, I think it's a large. No, it's a medium. Looks like they did a Elpis theme. Good use. Good use with the cafe skin. I love these water fountains. These are actually nice. This would be an idea that I would steal. Just please take your time and line your projects up. See how it's... Other than that, this is new. This was just one of the most recent things added, and so is this. So these projects change all the time as they add new things. People redesign and rebuild. I always love these. These are beautiful. The way the flowers just grow down them. Ah, me and my bricks. My immortal enemy. Please take your time to do your bricks right. And how did you even get a seam here? Seriously, I'm sorry, I'm going to rip into you hard here, builder, because you have some fantastic ideas. Some fantastic ideas. And there are just things that you could have done to sit there and, like, I know you can't do anything about the glitching, but you could sure as fuck do something about this little fucking corner. Other than that, I love this. This is beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and break into this goodie box. So here we are, a nice light colored theme. I think this is an FC room house as well. We'll find out here shortly. So it's like a little seating place. So sit, relax, chill kind of place, I guess. Is the theme we are going for here? Pretty. I like the colors. Got blues and purples and whites. Whites get well with anything, and the purples and blues go well together. And a splash of green always makes a build nice. They chose to go with they chose to fight the ceiling, folks. And I know this from personal experience. That ate up a lot of asset locations. That's where most of the asset locations went, I would imagine, is to fighting that roof. Let me tell you, that's an expensive... If you want to sit there and have a different roof or ceiling, that's going to cost you. But I love the way they got the windows. Those blue windows that I had in my last cafe. They got it pushed in just enough for where the blue is now gone and lost behind the screen. They got some nice lighting effects going on. And that is the pendant lights, I believe they are. Floated just inside the wall. Game, don't tell me no. I'm pretty sure it's the pendants. I gotta get behind this fracking wall here. Don't tell me no, game. Never works out for you. Okay. Alright. Yeah. See, I can just see the back of the string right there. Oh god, can I get my for people who don't know what the pendant lights are? Come on, camera, work with me here. Game. You and there we go. Okay. So yeah, there goes the windows. Come on. Where are you at? Where am I at? Just trust me, those are the pendant lights. Oh jeez. Anyways. So I got a lot of nice purple work in here. Purple is my wife's favorite color. She would love this property. Little seating retreat back here. On the detail. Reading light up there. These people believe you need lots of light to read. There are two people in two camps. One that believe that you need lots of light to read, and others are like, fuck it, you can read in any light. This is cute. I think that is three of these pillars just floated up and made into this nice little table, and then they got those Ilmeg lamps topping them. Nice detail. Nice detailing on this. If you notice, they used the harps for the sides. It's a cute little detail. This is an FC house. This is the way to the rooms, but there are no rooms. It's an FC house with no house. See, some people are so desperate for houses, and you know it is rough. It can be rough to get a house, and they are constantly working on it. And you have to understand just how system intensive this is, because you got to remember, in order for it to save your house, it has to remember not only all the objects you have placed in your house, but exactly their position and orientation. They have to sit there and save all that, and every X, Y, and Z of every asset is a data point. So they're working on it. They are working hard on it, and I'm glad they have it. This is my favorite part of the game, to be honest. Then you have this raised place set up with a harp and a piano. What I'd like to see in another chair over here for the harp player to sit down and play on. Nice skylight, let in lots of light. Waterfall going on. Lovely little build. I nicked these people hard on their build executions because their window alignments are way off. You can see, like, here there's just a tiny little thin seam from the back paneling, and over here you got like almost an inch. They are not the same. Other things like this door isn't centered in here. See how you got all this space right there? And it's not over here. Matter of fact, you got the outer trim right there. And the outer trim is completely sunk into the wall. So, you know, it's not a perfect build. There's glitching where they could have slid the parts, these two pieces apart, sit there and just prevent that. They could have prevented that glitching right there. So definitely a lot of nicks on the build execution, but the theme and the creativity and all that stuff, I like it. Oh. Little, let's take your time, slow down. I mean, you have the potential to be a great builder here. You got the eye. It takes an eye to look at an object and see another object in an it takes an eye to look at this pillar and say, you know what? I see a table. To look at this musical instrument and say, hey, I see a piece of furniture. So you already got the eye. That's why I love this property. Stairs aren't lined either. So you got about like an inch there, and then you got like 2.5, 3 inches here, and then you go back down to like an inch. Oh, and don't think I didn't notice your holes in the floor. I noticed your holes in the floor. Told you I don't get nothing by me. There is nothing hidden in the walls in this build, unfortunately. And navigating, oh my god, especially the upstairs with all those, what are essentially this asset right here. You're just looking at the bottom of him, and there's a lot of them up there. Oh, walking around up there is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare, but I did it for you folks. And there's nothing downstairs. And they already used up so many assets in the ceiling as it was. And then the flowers would have eaten up quite a few of them. They fought the wall, so that ate up even more. So they definitely used up everything. They might have a few left over, but yeah. I love this property. It's a cute place. Other than those build critiques, which builder, just take your time. You're doing it very well. There are, I think if you would have slowed down, you would have seen this. Usually it's not their inability to do it. It's just you get going, and it's hard because inspiration is sitting there flowing, and you're like doing like, cause like I love these particle effects that got worked in here. Like fireflies outside. Nice detail touch. I like that. Really nice. Beautiful little property. Anyways, I'm not gonna sit there and ramble on anymore. So we'll go ahead and call it here for the week. If you like this house or this show, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, as always. And until next week, I will see you later.